Hello 12th standard students, welcome back to chapter 1 applications of matrices and determinants. Today we are going to see example 1.30 test for consistency and solve if possible. Okay, so we are going to do that one. Before going into the problem, we will see what is that consistent and how we are going to find out the consistency. Okay, so nothing but you are going to reduce this. They have given us three equations with three unknowns, three variables x, y and z. You are going to write the augmented matrix A comma B, and you're going to reduce it to row echelon form. You know what to do with row echelon form. Below the principal diagonal, you have to bring the elements to 0, and the 0 should be for increasing order from row 2. And then in the first column, when you reduce to 0, you get the help of R1, and in the second column, when you reduce to 0, you get the help of R2, and in the first place, first element should be 1. Okay. So that we always do, isn't it? If there is a 1 in some other row, we interchange the rows. Okay, and this, after reducing it to row echelon form, we get the rank of AB and rank of A and compare it with the number of unknowns and say whether it is consistent or inconsistent. If all the three are equal, it is consistent, it has a unique solution. If rank of A equal to rank of B is less than the number of unknown, again it is consistent and it has infinitely many solutions. Suppose if you get rank of AB not equal to rank of A, then it is inconsistent and has no solution. Okay, if it has solution, it is of two types, and if it has no solution, if it is inconsistent, means no solution. That's only one type of that. Okay, now we shall go into this. First we will write our AX equal to B. Okay, what is our AX equal to B? 4 minus 2, 6 equal to 8. Sorry, what will I do? I will write this as the first equation. Okay, this is going to be our first equation. So 1 minus 3 and 1. Okay, and this is going to be our second equation. 4 minus 2, 6 and 8. All are in the right hand side. That also you have to check. Okay, this is going to be our third equation. What is that? 15 minus 3, 9, and here it is 21. So this is going to be our A, and our variable x, y and z. This I will write it a bit apart. Equal to, what is our first equation? Minus 1, 8 and 21. This is going to be our B. Now we are going to write the augmented matrix A comma B. So 1 minus 3, and here it is minus 1, 4 minus 2 and 6, and here it is going to be 8, and the last one 15 minus 3, 9, and this is going to be 21. Okay, sorry, here it is not, this is, I'm going to put a line in between. Okay, now we can go into our, we have already changed the row here itself. Okay, equation itself, so we can directly go into our solution. Okay, what you are going to do is, you are going to reduce below this one, you are going to bring two zeros, isn't it? So before going to zeros, you can reduce this row 3 as row 3 by 3. All are in the tables of 3, isn't it? So you will get your equivalent matrix as 1 minus 3 minus 1, 4 minus 2, 6 and 8. Similarly, row 2 also you can reduce it using our row 2 by 2. Okay, so it is going to be 2 minus 1, 3 and 4, and our last row is going to be, it's by 3, so 5 minus 1, 3 and 7. Okay, now you can reduce these two to zeros. So R2 you are going to reduce, isn't it? So R2 minus 2 R1. Similarly R3 you are going to reduce, so R3 minus 5 R1. Okay, what is our R2? 2 minus 1, 3 and 4, 2 R1, 2 minus 6 and minus 2. So subtract, change your sign, minus all becomes plus and plus all becomes minus. Okay, so this is minus this is minus. Okay, this gets cancelled. 0, minus 3, 9 and 6. This is going to be our row 2. Okay, what is our row 2? And similarly our row 3, 5, minus 1, 3 and 7, 5 R1, 5, 5, minus 15 and minus 5. So change your sign throughout. This is going to get cancelled. 0, this is minus 6, this is 18 and this is going to be 12. Okay, now we'll write our equivalent matrix. 1, 1, minus 3 and minus 1. Second row is going to be 0, minus 3, 9 and 6, and third row 0, minus 6, 18 and 12. Okay, now these two has become 0. Now below minus 3 we are going to get minus 6, isn't it? So R3 you are going to change R3 minus 2 R2. Okay, so what is our R3? 0, minus 6, 18 and 12. 2 R2 is going to be 0, minus 6, 2 9s are 18 and 2 6 are 12. Change your sign throughout because it is of the same sign. So this gets cancelled, this gets cancelled, this gets cancelled. So all the elements gets cancelled. You get your row as 0. Okay. So what is our equivalent matrix? 1, 1, minus 3 and minus 1. 0, minus 3, 9 and 6. And our third row is going to be zeros. Okay. Drop the line and this is going to be your equivalent matrix. Now along the principal diagonal you have got your zeros. Now you can separate this. 1, 1, minus 3, 0, minus 3, 9 and the third row is 0. This is our A into our unknown x, y and z, and our constant is going to be minus 1, 6 and 0. Okay. Now this is for the solution. Now before going to this step we have to find the rank of AB, rank of A and number of unknowns. Okay, what is our number of unknowns is 3. Okay, now what is rank of EAB? Here how many non-zero rows? 1 and 2. So the whole matrix if you take, it is going to be equal to 2. Now what about this A alone, this 3 cross 3 alone? If you take, rank of A is going to be 2, but our number of unknown is 3. Okay, so this is lesser than the number of unknown. So how do you conclude? Rank of AB equal to rank of A but less than number of unknown. Okay, so this is 2, isn't it? 2 is less than 3. Therefore it is consistent but has infinitely many solution. Okay, so since it is 2, you will use one parameter family. Okay, because see the last row becomes 0, so z becomes 0, isn't it? That is not possible. So you are going to substitute for, therefore put z equal to t, where t belongs to the real number r. Okay, so our z value is t. We have got z as t. Now back substitution, you take your row 2 from here, this row 2. So you are going to multiply this with this column. So it is x is 0, so minus 3y plus 9z equal to 6. Okay, you can divide by 3. Minus y plus 3z equal to 2 and z value is t. So minus y plus 3t equal to 2, which implies y equal to minus of, or you bring this minus y this side. Okay, so taking y to this side and 2 to this side, you will get it as y equal to 3t minus 2. Okay, so our y value is 3t minus 2. Okay, where t belongs to r. as you put for t values, you will get many solutions. So only we are writing it as infinitely many solution. Okay, then taking our row 1, using our back substitution, row 1, 1 1 minus 3, 1 1 minus 3 z equal to, in the RHS you have got minus 1, isn't it? So this is going to be minus 1. Okay, so now substitute for a y and z, x plus 3t minus 2 minus 3 into z is t. So this 3t and this 3t gets cancelled. So x is equal to minus 1 plus 2, which implies x is equal to 1. Okay, so we have got our solutions. X equal to 1, y equal to 3t minus 2, and our z equal to t, where t belongs to R. So we have got infinitely many solutions as we substitute for t the values, okay, from the given numbers. Okay, so this is the condition where we get consistent but infinitely many solution. Why it is consistent? Because rank of AB and rank of A are equal to 2. Both are equal, but they are less than the number of unknown. Therefore, they have got infinitely many solution. Okay, thank you.